Hi guys, Lindsay here. It's so nice to be on today with you guys. So I want to talk about a little mindset hack that's really helpful for you as a coach, but certainly for your athletes. And it's a really simple mindset hack, as most of these hacks are. And I think it's one that you'll find really powerful and really helpful. So this is where it's going to be helpful for you as a coach. And we're going to be talking about you as a coach first. And for those of you that are new to the group, we really work on mindset by working on our mindset first. Before we can ever help anybody else, before we can ever influence or lead anybody else, our athletes in particular, but anybody that we're leading, we have to work on ourselves first. So right now, many of us are dealing with a lot of stress, a lot of feeling of anxiety or worry, or just uncertainty in the world. And whether that's COVID or like here we have wildfires, we haven't been outside for 3 days. I know some people have bad weather on the East Coast. Like there's just a lot in the world and it can feel really heavy. I'm experiencing this as a human being for sure. And a lot of my students, I'm having one-on-ones with a lot of my coaching certification students, and they're feeling this a lot too. So I wanted to share this little mindset hack because I think it might be helpful for you. So again, if you're feeling these things, this is what I would recommend. And there's really two parts to it. So often when we feel these feelings of, what we quote negative feelings, right? Negative emotions. First of all, oftentimes we judge them as being negative and we try to push them down. Like I shouldn't be feeling, I do this, right? I shouldn't be feeling anxious because I have so many things in my life to be grateful for. Who am I to feel bad when there's people literally dying, right? Like we have these sort of minimizing feelings in our life. Hi baby, come here. And we can push them down. And the best way to ensure that a feeling pops back up is to push it down. It's like that analogy of take the braid out. Okay, guys, I got a little visitor. It's like the ball in the pool, right? We push it down and then it pops back up even stronger. So the best way to ensure that these feelings are going to come back, these quote unquote negative feelings, is to push them away. And this approach is the opposite. So imagine you are feeling anxious, for example. We say to ourselves, thank you, brain, for trying to keep me safe. We acknowledge that there is a place for negative emotions and there is a purpose to them. And in a sense, there's a little bit of a gratitude, which sounds kind of crazy and sort of a little bit counterintuitive, to be grateful for this quote unquote negative emotion. Thank you, brain, for trying to keep me safe. Okay, I love sometimes putting your hand on your heart helps. Thank you, brain, for trying to keep me safe. I am safe. And what this does is it doesn't push the emotion away, it accepts it and it acknowledges it as something that is useful. Your brain is trying to keep you safe. It is trying to do the right thing. And once we do that and acknowledge that, the brain can kind of relax a little bit and say, okay, because the brain's just trying to do its job. I can do this. Okay, so thank you, brain, for trying to keep me safe. I am safe. That's it. It can be so helpful. And, really taking a moment and feeling that, and it really shifts that feeling. Instead of the I want to get anxiety away. I don't want to worry. Stop worrying. Stop feeling sorry for yourself. Stop. Instead of that message, it's an acceptance of the feeling and a gratitude for the feeling, which helps it sort of dissipate a little bit. And it's also that reminder that you are safe. This is a really powerful exercise to do. And where this may help your athletes is a lot of athletes will feel similar. I mean, they're human too. They're going to feel anxiety about certain things. And reminding them that negative emotions have a place and we can accept them and then move past them. So things that might be helpful for them is, an athlete often will think things like, I shouldn't feel stressed about XYZ. I shouldn't feel stressed about finals, or I shouldn't feel stressed about this, or I shouldn't care about this. I shouldn't care about what other people think. That's a big one, right? But instead it's like, thank you, brain, for trying to keep me safe, or thank you, brain, for trying to make me a good person, or thank you, brain, for helping me get better every day. right? Like the perfectionism thing. Thank you, brain, for helping me try to get better every day. I am getting better one day at a time. So it may not be the safety thing, but accepting that negative emotion and then moving past it is going to be such a helpful exercise for you. Let's all practice this, right? And then sharing it with our athletes. So again, if you're feeling anxious, thank you, brain, for trying to keep me safe. I am safe. Now, for you watching this, I see a lot of people popping on live. Some of you will be watching this later. How do you feel when you do this exercise? What is the shift for you? How does your feeling sort of soften? How does that feeling of anxiety shift in you when you do this? Okay? So if you haven't done it yet, do it. Hand on your heart. Deep breath. Thank you, brain, for trying to keep me safe. I am safe. How does that shift your mindset? Share below. I'd love to hear it. All right, guys. Talk to you soon. I'm going to be doing a couple more of these this week and talk about a couple other mindset hacks. So we'll be on later. Bye.